Are you book smart or people smart? Do you have higher IQ or higher PQ? People skills, also known as soft skills, interpersonal skills, or social skills, are one of the most underappreciated aspects of your career success. So in this video, I decided to go through my research and outline the 10 essential people skills I think every professional should know. Now, before I teach you the skills, I want you to first test yourself in each skill. I want you to know where you stand before hearing all of the skills. So, pause this video and visit scienceofpeople.com/people-skills to take the free quiz. So pause this video and go to the link to find your strongest and weakest people skills. Did you take it? Are you back? Okay, great. Now we can dive in. People skill number 1, socially assertive. Do you stand up for yourself in social situations? Are you assertive with your social needs? Social assertiveness is essential for conserving social energy. We only have so much social energy to spare. If you are socially assertive, you're able to save and spend your social energy in the right ways. If you lack social assertiveness, your energy is wasted on the wrong people, in awkward situations, or not aligned with your social goals. People with high social assertiveness have more focused social energy and have more clarity in their interactions. People with low social assertiveness feel out of control in social situations, are addicted to people pleasing, have more toxic people in their lives. People with high social assertiveness are able to set up boundaries, stand up for their needs, are able to say no. People skill number 2, craft a memorable presence. Are you memorable? Do you make a strong first impression? Do people remember your name after meeting you? People with a great presence have an easy time making lasting connections and are extremely good at rapport building. Your presence has a direct relationship with your ability to create lasting personal relationships and build a network. If you have a strong presence, people gravitate towards you, remember you better, and are more likely to want to work with you. People with a weak presence struggle to get clients or make friends, frequently deal with people forgetting their name, feel awkward in many social interactions. People with a memorable presence leave a lasting first impression, have a robust network, quickly build rapport. People skill number 3, be a master communicator. Do you enjoy public speaking and presenting? Specifically, are you comfortable communicating your ideas to large groups? Master communicators know how to present themselves and effectively get their message across. Poor communicators tend to think they're unworthy of attention, avoid sharing their ideas, cannot get buy-in on their opinions, are underappreciated for their hard work. Master communicators excel at public speaking, presenting, communicating big ideas to big groups. People skill number 4, sustain lasting confidence. Do you ever feel socially anxious? Everyone feels a little bit of nervousness in some social situations, but the question is, can you overcome your social anxiety? People who can sustain lasting confidence are able to conquer their shyness and avoid awkwardness. They might have internal strategies or mantras to get them through their anxiety, or they have socialized enough to overcome any nervous tendencies. People with high social anxiety avoid social situations, even if they would be beneficial for career goals, feel awkward and trapped, get stuck in their own head during interactions and conversations. People who can sustain social confidence are able to excel in most social situations, feel awkward and are able to overcome it, feel more excited than anxious when socializing. People skill number 5, be an excellent conversationalist. How do you get past small talk? In my book, Captivate, I talk about the idea of big talk. This is when you level up boring, predictable small talk into deep, memorable conversation. I believe that most interactions happen in 3 levels. The first 5 minutes. This is your first impression and when you decide if someone is worth getting to know. It can happen professionally, romantically, or socially. This level is the front door. Can you get invited inside someone's inner circle? The first 5 hours. Once you've made it past the first level, you get to have a first meeting, first phone call, or first date. This is when you move past first impressions into rapport building. The first 5 days. This is the final level. You want people in this level who you would be happy to do a weekend road trip with. It's the ultimate level of trust and connection. This could be romantic with a partner, but it could also be with a long-term business partner or best friend. Conversation is the key to moving up these 3 levels. People who struggle with conversation run out of things to say, do not know how to open a conversation with someone, have lots of awkward silences. Master conversationalists know how to engage in memorable conversation and keep it going, can easily get past small talk into big talk. Use conversation as a tool for everything from rapport building to socializing to flirting to sales. Action step. We have a free course on the 3 steps to amazing conversation to get you started. Visit scienceofpeople.com/conversationalist to grab your copy. People skill number 6, highly likable. Would people describe you as likable? Is it easy for you to get people on your teams or influence others to your point of view? Likability is an important facet of trust. We like people who we feel are showing us their true selves. Psychologist Carl Rogers described a concept called self-actualization, which speaks to how closely people show their real self compared to their ideal self. People who are not likable have trouble getting people to listen to their ideas, feel they have lots of potential but rarely act as their ideal self, frequently feel left out or like the odd man out. Highly likable people are highly respected and often asked to join in on teams, social engagements, and groups. Feel their ideal self and real self are closely aligned, are asked their opinions by others. People skill number 7, exceptional at decoding emotions. Would you consider yourself highly perceptive? People who are good at reading people are exceptionally strong at knowing how others think and feel. Decoding people, having a strong sense of intuition and being very empathetic, are the emotional intelligence aspects of interpersonal intelligence. When we look at interpersonal intelligence, or people skills, there are 3 main branches. Emotional intelligence is how intuitive or empathetic you are. Social intelligence is how you translate your emotions when around others, as well as how responsive you are to their emotions. Intrapersonal intelligence is how well you know yourself, your social needs, and your boundaries. Everyone has different strengths and weaknesses in different aspects of interpersonal intelligence. People who struggle with decoding, struggle with empathy, have trouble reading and interpreting body language and facial expressions, often miss social cues. People with exceptional decoding abilities can speed read people and their intentions, are very good at interpreting body language and facial expressions, are very intuitive. People skill number 8, pitch your ideas. When people ask you, what do you do? Do you know exactly how to pitch yourself well? When you have to pitch yourself or your ideas, can you do so confidently? Pitching is a very important people skill for professionals because it happens all the time, not just at networking events with your elevator pitch, but also during every meeting when you're asked your opinion, in emails, when you introduce yourself, and even on conference calls. Now, I know it is never easy to brag about yourself, but you should be able to generate excitement around your ideas. Here's the big question. When you talk about yourself, can you get people excited to work with you? People who struggle with pitching themselves and their ideas feel anxious when talking about themselves, undersell or minimize their successes, miss opportunities because they feel undeserving or afraid to speak up. People who are great at pitching themselves can get people to adopt their ideas, feel confident pitching themselves without bragging, generate excitement. People skill number 9, be charismatic. What is charisma? Most people think that you have to be born charismatic. I couldn't disagree more. While I was doing research for our flagship course, People School, I found that charisma is the perfect blend of 2 essential people skills traits, warmth and competence. We talk about this more in the course, but here are the basics. People who are highly charismatic are seen as highly warm, they are approachable, trustworthy, and likable. Are seen as highly competent. They're seen as dependable, capable, and knowledgeable. People who are not charismatic are seen as cold or intimidating. People have trouble opening up, trusting, and getting to know them. Are seen as flaky or shallow. People do not depend on them easily. Are only warm or only competent. Without both, you're not considered charismatic. Action step. My team and I developed a charisma quiz based on the charisma research. See where you fall on our charisma spectrum with our free charisma quiz, scienceofpeople.com/charisma. People skill number 10, be an influential leader. You do not have to be leading a company or president of an organization to be considered a leader. Leaders in both work life and social life are able to get buy-in, rally teams, and generate camaraderie. I do not believe the opposite of a leader is a follower. In fact, sometimes it's great to be a follower. When you're learning something new or want to be taken on an adventure, it's almost impossible to be a leader if you struggle with one of the 3 A's. Apathy. Do you love your life? Do you wake up to the day excited? Apathy is when we have a lack of enthusiasm or interest in our lives or the things we do. Leaders fight apathy by choosing to be around people or do activities that truly excite them. Ambivalence. Ambivalence kills relationships. If you're ambivalent about the people in your life or the activities in your life, you will never be able to be a leader. I believe that ambivalence is the root cause of frenemies. Aimlessness. Leaders have direction. They have goals, plans, and strategic paths. This guides their actions, making them more purposeful and helps others to follow. Leaders fight the 3 A's. Leaders harness and build on excitement. They save their energy for people and tasks that truly matter to them. Leaders know who's on their team and who isn't. They pick people to have in their lives they truly enjoy. Leaders make plans. Leaders are driven in their thought and action and encourage others to follow. Action step. Begin to fight the 3 A's in your life. Start with the ones that most resonate with you. Do you need to get rid of some ambivalent relationships? Do you need to set a plan for yourself? Do you need to find activities that truly excite you? This is how you can become a leader. Bonus people skill. Be productive. I have one bonus people skill for you. I simply had to include this skill because it has come up over and over again for our students. When our students join People School, we ask them a simple question. What skills are you currently missing that are preventing you from achieving your goals? Over and over again, our students give us specific interpersonal skills like the ones above: charisma, communication, confidence. But our 4th most popular answer, productivity. Specifically, our students say finding determination, lacking follow-through, battling distraction, harnessing motivation, balancing time management. I realize this is a bonus people skill because interpersonal intelligence takes determination, motivation, and follow-through to hone. Developing your PQ, or people skills, is just as important as your IQ. We need a systematic way to practice our people skills to be more successful and achieve our goals. This is why I developed People School for you. People School is an intensive 12-step program to advance your people skills. This is a completely online training geared towards high-achieving professionals who want to level up their career success. Learn more about the program right now at scienceofpeople.com/pschool. I personally read every single application, and I would love to meet you and have you in class. I hope to see you there. If you liked this video, please click the subscribe button below and click on one of these amazing videos up next.